with new information on that deadly crash. Investigators say the Maserati the two officers were riding in was traveling at excessive speeds. This was the result, the car careening off the road and smashing into a tree.
It cost two NYPD officers their lives. One of them had just gotten married hours earlier. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Fleischer has the latest from the town of Shandaken.
This tragedy unfolded here in Shandaken late last night when the car in which the two officers were riding sailed off a narrow two-lane road.
He went off the road just where that truck is and came down this way, hit that tree, flipped, and the car ended up about 100 feet that way.
Police say 39-year-old John Martinez, an NYPD detective with the 84th Precinct, was in the 2018 Maserati, along with 31-year-old Michael Colangelo, an NYPD canine officer. Both died at the scene. A third unidentified person suffered unknown injuries. Hours earlier, Michael Colangelo had married Catherine Berger. They and guests had gathered here at the Full Moon Resort just down the road from the scene of the crash. Others from the wedding party, Greg Zaff said, rushed to the scene.
It was screaming so bad and banging on a car, it was unbelievable, and it lasted for minutes, the screams.
First responders worked until early Monday morning to right the car and remove the...
It was a violent impact, obviously. There was rollover involved, so yes, the speed was probably excessive for that roadway. It's a 40-mile-an-hour county roadway.
State police say their investigation is still in the early stages. Reporting from Shandaken, Tim Fleischer, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
People who knew Officer Martinez and Colangelo say they are shocked by the news. Neighbors and coworkers are using words like wonderful and terrific as they remember the lives taken so suddenly. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg is live downtown Brooklyn at the precinct where one of the officers worked.
Well, Charlene, it was Detective John Martinez who worked out of the 84th Precinct, and you can see the bunting hanging over the entranceway right now. But that is for both Martinez and his friend, the groom, Michael Colangelo, an officer with the Emergency Services Unit.
And as a person, he's a real good guy. I'm shocked, to tell you the truth. Just got married. I'm shocked.
Ray Spadafora couldn't believe the news. His Huntington Station neighbor, Michael Colangelo, an NYPD canine officer, got married yesterday and died the same day. The 31-year-old died a mile from his wedding reception in a single-car crash. Colangelo planned to honeymoon in Costa Rica with his new wife, Catherine Berger, a nurse. On their registry, the two mentioned they'd had enough home goods and were hoping friends and family would help them pay for that trip. Now there's no honeymoon. A brand new bride rendered a widow in an instant, and a community mourning.
He's a canine cop, so he walks his dog around every day. Always saying hello to people. Hi, how are you, Ray? How you doing? And with snow, I would do his driveway real quick. Cause he worked 12-hour days. It's a real good guy. It's a real shame.
And in Hauppauge, they're mourning the life of John Martinez, a 17-year veteran of the NYPD. He, according to state police, rented the Maserati and was likely driving it when it crashed.
You'd never expect something like this. I mean, you expect something like officer-involved shooting or something like that, but an accident? It's sad.
A celebratory ride that ends with two funerals and plenty of heartache.